Hello viewers, welcome back to Pritha's Cooking House. My today's recipe is one requested recipe, and today I am going to share with you all a very famous Bengali traditional recipe which is called Muro Ghonto or Muri Ghonto, and in English you can call it as fish head pulao or fish head biryani, anything. So by the name you can definitely understand that what are the main two ingredients of this recipe. Yes, you are absolutely right. The main two ingredients of this recipe is one is fish heads. So you can use any fish head, rohu fish head or katla fish head, anything you can use. And another one is rice. So any rice which has a good smell, you can use that rice. So I am using here Govindobhog chal or Govindobhog rice, but you can definitely use basmati rice or any other rice which has a nice smell. So let's begin with the process, and before that I must remind you all that if you are new here in my channel, then don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. And if you like the recipe, then please like the video, share the video with your family and friends, and comment on the below comment section.
For making Muri Ghonto, I have taken here 1 full fish head, 50 grams Govindobhog rice, 100 ml water, 1 medium size onion, 1 medium size tomato, 1 tablespoon ginger paste, 1 tablespoon garlic paste, salt as per taste, a pinch of sugar, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon red chili powder, 4 green chilies, whole garam masalas, 1 bay leaf, 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, 1 dry red chili, 2 medium sized potatoes, and garam masala powder. I have marinated the fish heads with some turmeric powder and salt as per taste for 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes now we need to fry the fish heads properly. For that I have taken a kadhai and I have added some mustard oil into it, and when the oil is well heated we need to fry the fish heads. Both the sides needs to be fried well, and when the fish head is well fried we need to keep this out from oil. And now similarly we need to fry the other fish head piece. Fish head pieces are well fried. Now on the same pan and on the same oil we need to fry the Govindobhog chal or Govindobhog rice. I have soaked the Govindobhog rice for around 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes I have stained the water, and now I am frying this on the oil. Need to fry this for 2 to 3 minutes. After 2 to 3 minutes we need to take it out from the kadhai. Now on the same pan I have added some more mustard oil, around 2 tablespoons, and when the oil is well heated we need to add the cube cut potatoes into it, and then we need to add some salt as per taste into the potatoes, and then we need to fry the potatoes well. Potatoes are well fried. Now we need to keep this out from oil, and on the same oil now we will be adding some cumin seeds, 1 dry red chili, 2 bay leaves, and some whole garam masalas. I have taken here 2 green cardamom, 2-3 cloves, and 1 stick of cinnamon. And when a nice aroma will be coming out from these masalas, then we will be adding the sliced onion into the oil. Need to fry the onions until the color become golden. After 2 to 3 minutes of frying the onions, the color has been changed, and now we need to add the ginger paste and the garlic paste into the oil, and need to fry the ginger paste and garlic paste until the raw smell of these ginger and garlic goes away. After 2 minutes now we need to add the chopped tomato and the green chilies into the oil, and need to give it a good mix. Now we need to add some salt as per taste into it, and we will be adding some red chili powder into it, and we'll give it a quick mix. After 3 to 4 minutes, we can see the masalas are well cooked now, and oil is coming out from the masalas. And now at this point of time, we need to add the fried potatoes and fried Gobindabhog rice into the masalas and need to give it a good mix. After mixing it well, now we need to add some lukewarm water into it, and the proportion should be, if you are taking 1 cup of Gobindabhog rice, then you need to put 2 cups of lukewarm water. Similarly, as I have added 50 grams of rice, so I have added 100 ml of water into it, and then I have added the fried fish head pieces into it. Now we need to cover the pan with a lid and need to cook this for around 10 to 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we can see that the water has been absorbed and the rice has been cooked properly. Also, we can see that the fish head pieces have been broken into small pieces. At this point of time, we need to sprinkle some garam masala powder on the top and need to add some desi ghee and need to give it a good mix. After mixing it well, our muro ghanto or muri ghanto is completely ready to serve. We Bengalis usually prefer to eat this muri ghanto as a side dish with plain steamed rice, but if you want, you can definitely eat this muri ghanto as a main course like biryani or pulao. It's up to you, but definitely try this recipe. This is very delicious. You are going to love this.
I hope you all liked my muro ghanto or muri ghanto or fish head pulao or fish head biryani recipe. Do try this recipe at your home and let me know how was it. And if you like the recipe, then please like the video, share the video with your family and friends, and if you have not yet subscribed my channel, then please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get more recipe updates. And if you have any special requests regarding any special recipes, then do let me know by commenting on the below comment section. I will definitely try to bring the recipe in front of you as soon as possible. We'll be back very soon with a new recipe. Till then, bye bye.